What is up, Taurus? How are you guys doing? This is your extended reading for July 2023. All I'm really doing here before we get to the mid-month is I'm just going to see if I can squeeze a couple more drops of information out of July before we get to the mid-months where I look for changing timelines. Okay, so if you would like to find out how to go about scheduling a personal reading, please check the description of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, I just want to jump right into this. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time babbling about what's in the description of the video. If you're interested, you'll look. If you're not, you won't. So let's jump into this. Okay, starting these off with singles. All right. Single Tauruses and your love interest. Person that you're interested in. Now, this isn't geared towards somebody you have past history with. If you're inquiring about somebody you have past history with, we're doing that one next. This is singles and your love interest. Preferably somebody that you don't have any kind of history with at all, but you're wondering if there's any potential between the two of you. Take it however it resonates, man. Let's just see here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. That's that Queen of Wands energy there. Let's talk a little bit about the Queen of Wands for a minute. I don't do this a whole lot, but the Queen of Wands. So here's the thing about her. She's one tough bitch, okay? She ain't fucking around. I wouldn't piss her off. Okay. Now, the thing about the Queen of Wands is she stands tall and she stands strong. Very frequently, you don't know what she has going on in her life. She could be going through hell, about to fucking crumble and break, and you won't have a damn clue. You won't have a damn clue. She hides it and takes it and carries it like a champ. So that would kind of lead me to believe that, first of all, this is probably your energy here. And I don't think this person has a damn clue you're interested in them, do they? That's the thing about the Queen of Wands. You never really know exactly how she feels. Not really. Maybe, depending. She's not quite the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, you almost never know how she feels. The Queen of Wands, it kind of depends. You know, the Queen of Wands don't show no weakness. Let's put it like that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Boom, boom. Hangman reversed. Okay, good communication between the two of you. If there hasn't been communication yet, there will be. But no love offer being made. Page of Swords upright, but the Page of Cups is reversed. Okay. Damn, dog. It was right there. I was about to say, woo, somebody's about to make a love offer. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, look, we got all these pages here, dude. All these pages, and we got one knight. But the only card that has anything whatsoever to do with a love offer being made is in the reverse. But the door is hanging wide open. The door is hanging wide open. Anytime they want to come forward with a love offer, anytime you want to come forward with a love offer, the door is hanging wide open, but that offer is not being made. And I could be wrong on this. We'll check here in a minute. But I really strongly suspect they don't have a damn clue that you're interested. Or let's just say, for those of you who have made some kind of indication, I don't think they know to what extent you're interested. You may have flirted with them a little bit here and there, but they don't know how interested you are. Could be a Leo for some of you. Also have Taurus here. Okay. Well, let's see how they feel about you then. If not much is happening, let's at least see how they feel. How's this person feel about you? Are they interested? Is the feeling mutual? Let's see. World card reversed. That's past energy there. Indicating to me they have unfinished business with somebody from the past. Okay, I think there is an interest here. I think so. Yeah, so I would have to say yes. I do think they do have an interest with you. But since they, for whatever reason, I'll just let you fill in that blank. For whatever reason, they aren't thinking that you and them would or could ever be anything. For whatever reason, I think their primary focus is they're focused on something from the past. Somebody they have some past history with. They could be in an on and off relationship with somebody, or just hoping to reconcile with somebody from the past. There's an interest, though. I think they got a little crush on you, too. But that's at the bottom of their priority list, because even if they do suspect that you might have a little bit of an interest, too, they have no idea to what extent. Okay. Well, and the Five of Wands, too. What's that all about? That might indicate that this person might have some drama. I don't know if you know about that or not. I think this person might be a little bit more drama than you know. Some of you may know, some of you may not. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. I also have Cancer here. Well, let's see if there's going to be any kind of outcome here with this situation. Is anything happening at all? So far, it's not looking like it, but let's just double check. Ace of Wands. Now, again, Page of Swords upright. Communication. Communication, but no love offer. If anything, I feel like this person's starting a new relationship with somebody else, probably from somebody in the past. And you know what? I kind of feel like the universe is doing you a favor, to be honest with you, with the Devil card in the reverse and the Five of Wands. You don't need this drama. Now, again, I could be wrong on this, but the impression that I get from this is that this is somebody you may not know all that well. I could be wrong on that. I know I can hear at least one of you pecking away at your keyboard. Now, I've known this person for 15 years. Okay. I'm sure there's a couple of little exceptions like that in there somewhere, but I think the majority of you probably don't really know this person all that well. Maybe it's a coworker, or maybe it's a friend of a friend, or maybe it's a friend of a family member that you kind of sort of know a little bit. You know just enough about them to get a good general outline of their personality. And then you fill in the rest of that outline with your own imagination. And I don't think you know how much drama this person's drama. Plus, they have a massive inferiority complex. I feel like this person's a bunch of drama, dude. The universe is sparing you the drama that's coming along with this person. Let's see the advice. What's the best course of action for Taurus to take with this person? Best course of action. What's the advice? Five of Pentacles reversed. Oh, there's that Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, the advice is the Queen of Wands reversed. You might want to open up a little bit more. Open up a little bit more. That's no guaranteed game changer, but at least open up a little bit more and give this person a little bit better of an idea of how you feel. Okay. Allow the two of you to come together slowly but surely. Get to know this person a little bit better. Do the best that you can while you are painting the picture in your imagination of who this person is. Do the best that you can to do that objectively. okay? There's this thing that we have in our minds as humans. Whenever we got feelings about something, our imagination takes off running without us and likes to fill in all the blank spots with the things that we want, you know? And it's really easy for that to happen. I get it. We all do it. You know, if there's something that I want, my imagination can, you know, take off without me knowing it and paint this big, beautiful picture in my mind of what I want it to be. And then I can grow attached to that picture that my imagination painted in my mind, when what I should be doing is gathering objective facts. I should be watching you and observing you for who you really are, not who I want you to be. That's hard. That's tough. That's tricky, especially when you've already made up your mind that you have feelings for this person and whatnot. That can be tough. That can be one of the hardest things to do when it comes to judging a person's character. But open up a little bit more, give them a little bit better of an idea how you feel, and watch them and observe them for who they really are before you make a solid decision as to whether or not you want to get with this person or not. So I think if you take a little bit more time to get to know this person a little bit better, you might be singing a different tune about what you want with them. All right. Okay, past person. Person from the past. Actually, let me play around for a minute, y'all. Hang on. I kind of dig that one. Which one do I like better? Dog it. Okay. Person from the past. If you're not inquiring about somebody that you have some past history with, sit tight. I'll be right with you. Person from the past. Mm-hmm. Person from the past. And, ooh, you know what that means, right? We just held this card up a minute ago. Communication. Let's just put it to you like this. I think this person wants to talk to you. It would not surprise me if every now and then they pick up their phone and they start typing out a message and then delete it right before they send it to you. Hierophant reversed. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Oh. Wow, this is kind of weird. Okay. So there's a feeling of unfinished business, but there is no unfinished business. You all successfully completed a karmic contract, but there's still a feeling of unfinished business. Huh, that's weird. That doesn't usually come out like that. That's strange. That's weird. So this was a karmic soulmate, and you all completed your contract successfully. Whatever was in that karmic contract, I don't know. I'm not going down that road right now. But whatever it was, you completed it successfully, but there's still this weird, lingering feeling of unfinished business. I think that's an illusion, honestly. You know why I think there's a feeling of unfinished business? Because the lesson wasn't learned. That's why there's a feeling of unfinished business. Because there was no lesson learned here. Okay. Look, just because there is a lesson to be learned doesn't mean that you're the one in the wrong. Oh, actually, on the contrary. As a matter of fact, very frequently, some of the most important lessons are taught by you doing nothing wrong and you being done wrong. Very frequently. You know that a lot of times the people with the biggest fucking hearts typically have to learn the hardest lessons. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Another thing that you may notice is that very frequently those people can sometimes tend to not learn the lesson they were supposed to learn. They continue pointing the finger and complaining and bitching and whining. And I get it. But, and now I don't know, I'm not pointing fingers on either side here, but whoever it was that was supposed to learn a lesson here didn't learn that lesson. So that's why there is this lingering feeling of unfinished business. You know what it kind of feels like to me? I think it was mutual. I think it's mutual. I think both of y'all were supposed to learn a lesson, and probably neither of you learned it. Probably neither of you learned it. So, okay. Well, let's see how they feel about you. How's this person feel about Taurus? How's the past person feel about Taurus? They're questioning whether or not you actually love them or if you were just taking advantage of them. They don't know for sure. I'm having a really funny feeling that you're probably feeling the same way about them. I think y'all might, some of you might be mirroring each other as far as that goes. King of Pentacles. Okay, so they're having a hard time healing from this. Yeah, they're having a hard time healing from this. They don't trust you. So this person, I think okay. So, wow. They do want to talk to you, but they don't want to talk to you because for whatever reason, they don't trust you. Now, I don't know why they don't trust you. I don't know if you gave them reason to not trust you or if they're just fucked up. They have an overactive imagination and they're making it all up in their head. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But they want to talk to you, but they feel like it would be a waste of time because they don't know if they can believe you. Whatever, you know. So they do keep an eye on you, though, with the Page of Swords reversed. They do keep an eye on you. Matter of fact, Page and Knight of Swords both came out reversed right next to each other. So they definitely keep a very, very close eye on you, but they're not wanting to come forward because they don't trust you. I think they're waiting to see if you're ever going to come forward. They're wondering if you feel the same way about this as they do. Okay, let's see if there's an outcome. Let's see if communication is happening. Is communication happening here? What's the outcome? Page of Cups reversed. Judgment. Hang on. Star card reversed. Now, for now, at least, for now, I feel like they're just kind of leaving this be. They're just kind of leaving this be for now. But I am sensing some sort of reconnection between the two of you way later on down the line. Kind of feeling like what they're doing. They're kind of leaving this be for the most part for now, but they will from time to time do little things to try to get your attention. And they're more than likely going to spend the next few months planning and trying to figure out some kind of sort of way to arrange a reconnection with you and make it look like an accident, if that makes any sense at all. But for the very most part here throughout July, so far, it's not looking like they're doing much of anything. Let's see what the advice is. What's the advice? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Okay. It's saying that it wouldn't be a good idea to just randomly show up in this person's inbox. When I ask why, because I think you already know why. Same old story, same old song and dance. I'll tell you what I would do if I was you. This is personal advice. And also, too, this depends on how recent this was. Especially, well, it doesn't really matter, honestly. But, I mean, this is especially for those of you dealing with something that's like really, really recent. The best revenge is to heal and do better. Heal, do better, and become successful. Be sure that the next time you and this person communicate, they have to get to know you all over again. They got to get to know you all over again, dude. I'm telling you. They're like, there's nothing. I mean, because I know there's all kind of different situations out there, but especially for those of you who were like mistreated, done wrong, you know, like you gave it your all, they didn't really give it much. You put your all into it, they didn't put shit into it, and they abandoned you, they treated you bad. Nothing will burn up under a person's skin more than seeing you go do better. Especially, you know, those people who they think they can do better than you, you know? It's like, oh, you think you can do better, right? Like when you know that what you have to offer is worth your weight in gold, you know you're one of those people who have something to offer that's not very common. Because in today's dating world, most people out there are playing fucking games. They just are. Most people out there are just playing fucking games. And when you're one of those people who are not playing games, and you know how rare that is, and especially when you hear somebody bitch and complain and bitch and complain because they're tired of playing games, and you know that you're one of those people who's not playing games, and it's like, you really gonna bitch and complain, and you say you want this, and what you say you want is what I'm offering, and that's not good enough? You think you're going to go find better? Okay, gotcha. You know what? Go find it. Go find it. Go on and find it. And you get to work. I'm telling you what right now, give it a year, 2 years, 3 years max. Boy, they're going to show up in your inbox feeling stupid as fuck. And you won't give a damn. You won't give a damn. Okie dokie. All right. I'm not trying to make these too terribly long. Going to end this here with some random advice. This is my favorite part of the whole damn of reading tarot. Random advice. Whatever random ass advice Taurus needs to hear the most about anything under the sun, whatever comes through. Hopefully somebody hears this who needs to hear it and takes this advice out there into the world and changes their life with it. What random advice does Taurus need to hear the most? Oh, the Judgment in the reverse. I was just talking to, I think, Capricorn about that last night. Let me see if anything else wants to come out first. I just talked about that. Hang on. 2 of Cups. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let me put it to you like this. Oh, shit. I dropped my fan. Hang on a second. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let me put it to you like this. Have you ever uttered the phrase, everything happens for a reason? Have you ever said that? You ever said that? I'm sure you have, at least once. Everything happens for a reason. Now, the funny thing that we do as humans is we love to say that everything happens for a reason when things are going good, right? Things are going good. Love life's going good. Money's going good. We love to sit around and talk about everything happens for a reason. But then something not so good happens. Something scary happens. Something fucked up starts happening. Then all of a sudden, everything happens for a reason goes flying out the window, don't it? It goes flying out the window. Oh, everything happens for a reason except this thing that happened to me. Aren't we weird? We are some weird ass creatures. Well, I'm going to tell you what right now. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Now, I said all that to say this. Do the best that you can to refrain from judging why something is happening. And that's tough. Boy, that's hard. But whatever you're going through right now, I'm not downplaying anybody's experience. Do the best that you can to first make sure that you have exhausted every option you have at your disposal. Okay. And as long as you've done that, and it's still not working out the way you want it to work out, take a step back and say this. All right, universe. All right, then, dude. I'm trusting that you're doing this for some fucking reason. I just can't wrap my mind around what that reason could be. But I'm trusting that you're doing this for a reason. And I'm trusting that at some point, either in this life or after I leave this life and I'm looking back at it, at some point, this is going to make sense. I look forward to the day that you finally reveal to me why you did this. And that may sound easy, especially if you're not going through anything right now. Sounds easy. But when you're going through something, that's hard as shit. But if you can find it in you to maintain that, and I mean maintain that for a long, drawn out, extensive period of time, I promise you, you will. Not you might. Not you could. You will be shown why this thing happened. But the thing is, the universe never tells you why it's doing what it's doing until after it's done. Do you know why? Because you would sabotage the path. Yeah, you would. We all would, dude. We all would. That's the way we are as humans. If you had a damn clue why the universe was doing what it's doing right now, you would more than likely fight against it and sabotage the path. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing right now. If you hopped in a time machine and you went back in time 7 years ago and you walked up to me with a deck of tarot cards and said, Rich, dude, you got to learn how to read these things, man. You got to learn how to read these things. First, you need to learn how to read these things. Then you need to pull out a camera and record it. Then you need to upload it to YouTube. I would have said, that is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. You need to put the crack pipe down and go check yourself into rehab. You would not catch me dead flipping them stupid. Who do I look like? Miss Cleo? Get your free tarot reading. Hell no, you wouldn't catch me dead doing that bullshit and put it on YouTube. What flavor of crack are you smoking? I would have completely sabotaged the path. Completely. But now it makes sense. And that's 99.9% of the shit that we're going through at any given time. There's a plan for it. There's a reason why this is happening. We just don't have a clue what it is until after it's done. And only those who choose to maintain an open heart and an open mind and don't get wrapped up in their feelings are able to look back and see the divine plan. Thank you, Roxy Gemini, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Did I miss any other super chats? All right. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I miss one? Oh, okay. Oh, there's another one. Another. Oh, okay. No, that was the same one. Okay, cool. All right. Well, anyway, on that note, y'all, I do feel like those were the messages that my Taurus friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still continue to show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All the information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com. That's in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.